several videos belittling Ken Couture #2, but after all that, I finally bought him. Today I'm going to review the box and convert it into a closet, discuss my ongoing feelings about him, and make him look like the vibe that he's been giving off to me. So, the Mattel's Black Friday November sale came, and Ken Couture 1 and Ken Couture 2 went on sale for $50. If they were never planning on reducing the first one below $50, then it was never going to happen for the second one. So with that in mind, I decided to purchase him, even though to me, he wasn't worth $50. So why buy him? I like his face mold with the new skin tone. And if it's not worth $50, he's not going to be worth more than $50, which is going to be the alternative.
Cool. Look at you, that manly physique, those handsome chiseled features, that wonderful full head of skin.
No touching, please.
In 2021, Barbie Looks Model number 4 was released with the John face sculpt. That was almost 5 years ago. He has a made-to-move articulated body and long braided hair, and sold for about $20 to $25 originally. Earlier this year, they released Holiday Ken for $34 with fully rooted hair and a suit, despite the ongoing politics with the tariffs and inflation. So the question for the consumer becomes, where is the $15? Because Mattel cannot go below $50 without obliterating their profit margin. The $15 falls into the things that Ken Couture has that Holiday Ken does not. This pleather briefcase, this metal chain, the plastic metallic colored accessories, and the biggest expense of all, the box, and the cost of the box designer. The box is well designed, with its metallic foil-lined cardboard and sturdy outer rim. It boasts the same unique angular interior shape as its predecessor, Ken Couture #1 box, with a rendering of the artist's original design illustrated on the back. The back of the box says, "The Ken Couture series is an on-trend bespoke collection celebrating Ken and his classic blue hue. As the second doll in the collection, this Ken doll's uber chill vibe is enhanced by his vinyl trench coat layered over an icy blue ombre print suit. Complementing his stylish fit is a snowy white messenger bag and matching sneakers. From his striking bold bald look, aviator-style sunglasses, to his signature pendant, it's clear that the K represents more than his initial. It's a statement." Certain words I have great dispute with, such as on trend, which it isn't, and ombre when it's a blotchy tie-dye. The box is really aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And though I do not keep my dolls in a box, I plan on reusing the box and creating a little closet. In fact, I even kept the first box also and just threw rainbow high clothes in it. So I actually will finally convert that one into a closet also. To fully make this doll worth it, every aspect of this doll needs to be used. That means this doll, brand new, is a project. For this doll to present as I want it to, is going to cost at least $50 and time. If I didn't use things I already owned, it would have cost more. I started out with the suit. It's made out of some sort of recycled plastic nylon blend. It's incorrigible. I used 3 types of dye before getting it to change color. This material is a bane to society. Maybe Mattel is recycling their extra plastic to convert it into this material, thus being more environmentally friendly, but somehow I doubt it. I would have preferred it if this soft white brief or laptop bag had a strap like a messenger bag, because it just looks like a purse to me, so I don't like it for him. Oh, never mind, it was stuck on the inside. Duh. The raincoat is made up of what I imagine to be the most brittle plastic ever. I envision it cracking in a few years. It's so stiff it can stand up and defend itself. I do like the metal chain, I'm not going to lie. The metallic paint and accessories are also nice. I despise the mandals, so you won't see them afterwards on this doll unless you see him on a beach. Luckily, I have other shoes he can use. Let's continue to talk about the sunk-in cost. First and foremost, I needed an articulated body. Trouble was, I was guessing his skin tone based on the internet pictures. He was definitely a lighter skin tone than the original John mold and Ken Looks number 25. He was definitely darker than Fashionista number 167, so I guessed BMR 1959 with the neon hair, which proved to be too light. He was actually darker. I think Integrity Body Fashion Royalty Black, but he's too red for A-tone, and they don't have FR Black in stock. Closest low-cost match is Fresh Squad Anthony at $15, but he's slightly broader, making the existing clothes a super tight fit. I was considering rooting his hair, making him the first doll I ever rooted, but could not find what I did with the hair that I bought to make a wig. And this was after I bought the rooting kit too. A bummer. I decided to try a mohair wig on him instead. It looked good and I just needed to trim it back. So now he is every bit the doll I wanted him to be. Let's look at the end results of the closets. I added a low shelf on top of the dressers. The dressers I bought from Dollar Tree. They prevent things from sliding off and the boxes being shuffled around. I also glued in a hat rack. I found, for Ken's wide coats and jackets, the larger hangers I acquired that were about 3 inches worked best. The clothes are very broad. You can see how much more fits into the Rainbow High closet, and she has a 3-tiered shelf. Storage-wise, this fits more than $15 closets, though as previously discussed, it's about $15 of the doll's cost. Ultimately, you can see that between testing out dyes for the suit, thinking about what to do about the hair, and body swapping, I could have easily spent $72. Some things I didn't use, but could be used for later. $35 on the BMR body, but I swapped it out with another doll who had the Fresh Squad body. All in all, $40 total if I knew what I knew now. It's truly a $100 doll.
Uncle Clarence is back.
To walk the walk. Money rains down when I talk. Fix this whack job, change the design. You try to cut in line, better get behind. You'll be all in line with Willie Dynamite. Yeah, with Willie Dynamite.
$50 is the price you should be at, because this fabric is satiny.
Is it plastic?
So I like that print fabric, you know?
It's
not like a cotton, like a suit
You know what it
fabric.
feels like?
Print fabric, but
No, it feels like a shower curtain.
a shower curtain. That's even worse, but print fabric does feel like a shower curtain.
Well, shower curtains have printed fabric.
Yeah, so
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Or
not
same thing, same material. Umbrella.
umbrella. Yeah.
You should say that in your video.